My question was, what does SVS stand for?
SVS stands for Sweater Vest Swag.
That's why the Argyle. You're real proud of that, huh?
Sweater Vest Swag. Hey, y'all believe me now?
Hi, Ravi.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I am excellent.
My man! Come on in, brother.
For you. Are you ready?
Yes, let's fucking do it.
Okay, so this is the rundown for today, but also just feature things coming up very soon. Now, 9 a.m., Love and a Candle promo. 11 a.m., we're going to meet with City Hall. 12:30, we're going to head over to the Indie Filmmaker Open House. 3 p.m., we start the team photo shoot. 4:30 p.m. is the panel and the mixer at Shadowbox Studios. And then after that, you need to go through the interviews for the SVS 15-year documentary. Are you following? Are you writing this down? You good? You need to finish the casting for our upcoming series Origins. You need to finalize the rollout for Die With You on Tubi. Confirm with Afro and My Shade for therapy test promo for the release on Peacock. And then a Zoom call with Schuler King to discuss the filming of his next stand-up special. So just a couple things. How would you describe SVS in one word?
Like just as a whole?
Yes.
One encompassing word, I would say
One word to describe SVS. Entertaining.
Fun.
Special.
I would say family.
Fair game. That's 2 words, ain't it?
Community.
Dope. Resilient.
Fun.
That's it right there.
Unpredictable.
Authentic. 100% unapologetically itself, and it works.
So, let's start off with our host, the incomparable Mr. Miles Triplett. He started in the film industry in 2010 by making parody videos, and it was in 2014 that Mr. Triplett decided it's time to branch into larger form filmmaking by completing his first film, College Life. SVS Productions has released more than 7 feature films, all written and directed by Mr. Triplett himself as of 2025. I'm going to speak personally to my experience with Miles. When I first met Miles, he was getting it out of the mud. This is a man who decided that he was going to create and he was not going to wait. He was going to make sure that he did it no matter what the cost was, if he had to spend it, if he had to get it in resources from his network. And it has truly proven itself to be a labor of love, as in recent years, he has seen profit from his own creativity. So let's welcome to the stage our host, Mr. Miles Triplett.
I've been trying to reach new heights, yeah. I've been trying to feed on fire with my demons. I've been trying to be the light, yeah. But you know it's hard when it's dark outside. I've been trying to reach new heights, yeah. I've been trying to feed on fire with my demons. I've been trying to be the light, yeah. But you know it's hard when it's dark outside.
Hey, I'm Miles, and I'm the CEO.
My name's Hakeem Esley, and I'm the social media manager.
As I was saying, I'm Miles, and
I'm Regina Bryant. I am the operations manager for SVS.
okay, I'm Miles, and
I'm Erin Geegan. I'm the associate producer, and I shoot shit.
I'm Miles.
I'm Lena Berry. I'm the SVS assistant, and I pick up the slack.
I don't know what they're saying, but I am Miles.
We are SVS, and we do all the work.
I don't know why I put my finger up.
We got all the ideas.
Hello, my name is Peggy J. Lyons. I am an actress, a budding director. I have a short film under my belt. Budding, I said.
Was it your idea for Miles to have a team of his friends?
I'm glad you brought that up.
The idea of the SVS team has always been there since the beginning, since 2010. I've always wanted a team. In 2013, I was able to get my first team. It was made up of people that I worked with and my friends. 2013, 2019, I had different iterations of the team. Different people came on board, people left, but I never had a solid foundation that I wanted, which for me, the SVS team is a group of people who all are fighting in doing things for SVS because they see the vision of SVS and trying to elevate SVS into another level. 2013 to 2019, the SVS team has always been, Miles is doing everything and I'm just telling other people what to do. That's not the team that I want. And I pretty much gave up.
So yes, it was my idea. Now granted, I'm sure the idea crossed his mind.
So I had a conversation with Peggy in 2024 and she was talking about me like trying to get a team. And I told her I was just very discouraged about doing that because once again, my past experiences, it was like I didn't feel like people would want to be on an independent team until money was involved or I was much, much bigger.
And another thing, I was like, you know, Miles, you're great, you do all this stuff, you do the marketing, but what if you had somebody else do that stuff and then now you can focus on other things? And now look what he had, with a team. You're welcome.
This is the biggest, smallest SVS production I've ever fucking done as my first AD comes running in looking very sickly. So at the start of 2025, I said I wanted a personal assistant.
Hi, I am Regina Bryant. I am an actress for SVS as well as the operations manager. I remember Miles just mentioned to me that he was thinking about getting an assistant soon. It was supposed to be like a professional assistant, but also personal assistant, just in general for his life. I was like, I can do that. Especially because at this point, him and I were closer and I had a desire to help and like be of service, not only just in general, but mainly to SVS. Like I, at that point, was fully on board with the vision of SVS and I wanted to be of service, I wanted to help. Now it's operations manager because I did not like the term assistant. I'm kind of in charge of a lot of the mass communication, so when it comes to putting things together, in general, my job is kind of organizing and being more the administrative side of the company.
Good day today, boy. I'm talking about that. He is him. It's my boy Miles. Yo, Miles, what's good, bro? Yo, what you been up to, fool?
Man, you know me, man. I just taking a step back from the public eye and whatnot. Man, just been focusing on me, man. Had to start planning for 2019. Before the pandemic, I was pretty fucked up as far as SVS goes. When we made In the Moment and The Benefit List back to back, those were two of my highest quality movies that I've made. I need money to now make these certain kinds of films, and getting that money was very, hard. I didn't have the money myself, and finding other people was hard. So it was like I went the whole rest of 2019 without doing anything. When the pandemic hit March 2020, SVS was in a very weird state.
Big Mac truck entanglement.
Asian giant hornet.
Busting all the bells out the body.
This is breaking news.
Several breaking developments tonight in the coronavirus outbreak.
We will be suspending all travel from Europe.
The NBA tonight suspending its season until further notice.
Many of your favorite shows and movie franchises are having to be put on hold because of the coronavirus.
Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms declaring that state of emergency for the city of Atlanta
to ban events with groups of 50 people or more.
When COVID happened, I feel bad saying this sometimes, but really helped. Because I had so much money, but it was all legal. I was getting the unemployment, I was getting the EIDL, I was getting the PPP, I was getting everything the government could throw at you for money. Nigga, give it here. That helped SVS shift. I was so backed up creatively. 2018, 2019, I wasn't doing anything necessarily with film. It was so much that I wanted to do. It was movies that I wanted to make. It was short films that I wanted to make. It was little small ideas. I started the merch for SVS. I got a new website, did a whole album. We did the first 10-year documentary. I had a whole lot of money and I was just spreading it out.
Starting June 1st, 2020, bars and nightclubs can decide to reopen.
Atlanta was like, hey, fuck it, go ahead niggas, go out. We were the only city like open in the country. Hey bro, we about to work. Everybody, so many people were scared to film, so many people were scared to go outside, but Miles and SVS, I was like, hey man.
All right y'all, that is a wrap on the first day of social, baby. Yeah. 2 hours early, man. We finished.
It's so hot. We got rained on, man. First movie we shot was Social. Now Social was a movie that I wrote in 2018. At the time, like that was my best written movie. Like I was so shocked that I wrote a movie like this. Like I wrote it literally in 12 hours, like from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
I just finished the final edit for a movie called Social. And I just want to make this video because I really believe in this film.
Like I wrote it to be super freaking cheap to do, but even so I didn't have the money to do it. So finally when I was able to get the money, that was the first thing on my mind. We're doing Social.
I think maybe it'd be best.
Ow!
What the hell was that?
Take it from I think you're a really cool girl.
You can really, I'm sorry to do that.
Hi, my name is Josephine and I'm an actress. Not letting the pandemic really affect the production and the way it gets done. Streets were empty because we did have to be outside. Not many people were on the road. I think it was kind of funny in a way because we were still getting work done while people probably felt like they couldn't really do anything.
Marcel Williams. I don't know what I'd do. Thank you, all right. Question of my life, I don't know. Thought I had COVID one time and I told Miles, because I didn't want to scare people on set, because you know, I didn't want to show up coughing or looking crazy. I told Miles and he said, oh well, hey, we got a movie to make. Cover your mouth when you cough or something, he said. And I was like, all right, there were no precautions taken. I don't think people had masks on. I think I was the only person with a mask.
Did we have COVID protocols? I don't think we had to wear masks and such.
I don't remember exactly some protocols were taken, so that may be controversial there.
I mean, there really weren't any. Showed up and worked.
But I didn't have none, so I mean, it got done, so.
It wasn't no precautions taken. Hey man, you know the risk, you seen the news.
You know, it was 2 years later, so it's like things kind of changed and the way I was gonna be able to shoot it kind of changed. I didn't have a sound guy anymore. I had to figure that out. How was that figured out? Nigga like me did the sound. That's when I bought my own sound equipment. It was literally me, Marcel was my camera guy, and then we had like 3 or 4 interns each day, and that was the crew for Social.
We made a movie, another SVS feature film in the book. Okay, Marcel, how you felt, man? Come on, man, you shot this bitch, man. That shit was dope.
The finished product, it was a good story. I'm proud because I shot it, and I think that was my first feature. So, you know, for me, a lot of independent films is because of the budget. The budget being what they are. Like, obviously, I'm not expecting it to match Superman, Fantastic Four or nothing, but most people can't even feed their crew with the entire budget that was, you know, had for Social, you know? I see people all the time needing $40, $50, $60,000 to shoot a 10-minute short film, so.
Still the level of quality, I do respect him a lot for tackling mental health, because that's an issue a lot of people aren't sure how to make movies or content around without being too cheesy.
I don't know if you can tell, but I have ADD.
I knew it had to be one of those acronyms.
Hmm?
No,
One of the things that I really wanted with Social was a festival run.
I am Kyrie Richards. I am a filmmaker, screenwriter, and director of photography. So when it comes to film festivals, they are expensive. If you're a hungry filmmaker and early on in your career, 9 times out of 10, every film you make, you're gonna push to a film festival. They're not easy to get into, and they're even harder to win.
I feel like we had such a great festival run with Social. We submit to a lot of festivals and you don't get into none, you may get into 1 or 2 and they're not even really, you know, credible festivals or whatever.
So when you look at a film like Social that's going to these Oscar qualifying festivals, placing and winning in some categories, that should tell you everything you need to know.
I thought it was pretty great to hear about Social making it to, I don't know, remember the festival that was called? It was like Mammoth.
The Mammoth Lakes Film Festival, where they flew us out to the festival in California. It was like in the mountains. And we ended up winning the Narrative Feature Film Audience Award.
Social.
And that award to me is so important because it's not the critics, it's literally the audience. And we were up against films that you know, if y'all saw these films, the quality of these films, they spent $150,000, $250,000. Our little indie film, we spent $3,000 on it. That was like a real big moment for SVS in general, because that was even like at the end of our festival run.
I feel as if the film should have won more awards. I thought it was a great film, and I really do mean that.
It wasn't a surprise that it did well at festivals. From insider knowledge, I know some things that happened with the project where Miles stepped in himself and played a role, which is great because again, that's showing his work ethic. He's never gonna let something stop the show.
He worked hard.
He doesn't stop.
A workhorse.
Oh, I think Miles is one of the most hardworking people I know.
Very disciplined, which I think, unfortunately, not common, especially nowadays in the industry.
When he says fight for the dream, he means it.
Very focused and almost unmatched. I don't meet a lot of people with his work ethic.
Wow, Miles has juggled 20 people night after night after night after night, budgeting night after night after night, while paying rent, while paying a car note, while paying insurance, while feeding people.
He knows how to celebrate and keep going.
I think he's getting better now, but for a while he definitely put work at like the forefront, like over anything.
He takes pride in everything he does. Sometimes he does a bit too much, and as a result, he does need to take a very much needed vacation.
Everyone doesn't see your dream, and so in order to materialize and to have 15 years, you know, you have to be, or you end up being, I think, usually the main driving force because you eat, breathe, and sleep your dream.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are people in Hollywood that don't work as hard or as consistently as he does.
I love what I do. So when people talk about how much I work, I don't even look at it as work. And I'm very motivated. Sometimes I shock myself with what I'm able to do and accomplish. And I think that's what everybody, when you have the proper motivation behind a goal, hey, you will be shocked to see how fast you get to that goal. And we just having a big 12-hour session for the SVS album. You know what I'm saying? We don't just make films, we make music as well, all right? Hot fire shit too, not none of that whack shit. Hopefully y'all don't think it's whack. SVS was founded on music, right? Like I used to be like an artist. And when I started to pursue film more, the artistry fell to the back end. That's why I started SVS Music Group. I've always wanted independent artists that I know, bring them together and make this like collab album. Mobb Dreams is the first album on SVS Music Group.
Time out, let me put you in the corner just to show that you ain't fucking with no lame ass nigga.
I'll write some music and I'm not a singer. It always makes me a little self-conscious because I'll have to send them these voice memos of kind of how the melody is and the words and how it needs to be sung, but it sounds, you know, terrible.
I don't wanna see your face no more. I don't even wanna see you alive. I wanna see you breathing. You need to die tonight.
None of them have ever like joked on me about like my singing, or like they've never sent back LMAO, what the hell is this?
Is that you? Yeah, I think you cute, but I'm not a fool. Got that cocky
attitude, and I like it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. My mind says it's just too soon. Do I see you? Yes, I do.
That's the only way I can sing.
Okay.
If I sung it how I guess I wanted it to be, I just wouldn't have. I didn't even want to do that. He made me do it.
No, I love it. I do like reference track.
However you want to do it. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, no, you're giving me what you want.
No,
it's cool. I got it.
I've been able to collaborate with some very talented musicians that really understand music and melodies and harmonies.
It's great. It's amazing the talent that he finds and that he works with, honestly.
It was definitely super stressful. I would say working with musical artists is harder than working with actors. It's so much more, I can't record right now because, man, my mind is just not. It's like, ah, what the fuck, man? Hey, just do it. God damn, come on, man, just get in there.
My days are built with craze. I'm running the maze since the 12th grade. I promise you niggas I haven't changed. People reaching for that clout because they think that is the fame.
I feel like I'm such a 50-50. Like I'm 50% business and I'm 50% artistic. Very stressful, but I mean, I'm happy for the project that we got.
It's hard for me to like see people sometimes in different lights. You know, it's sometimes you know a person as what they are. Sometimes it's just difficult to see them doing something different. Especially when certain people go so hard on one thing. It's hard to see them step out of that at all, you know.
Do you listen to our album?
I sure do. I was there at the listening party and you know it.
I want to start by saying Sweater is a beast.
Yes, he is.
I had no idea that Sweater has such a knack for music. Sweater came and was like, listen, I got these songs. I want you on them. See what you come up with. All I have to do is fill it in. Boom.
I'm trying to find like a candle. What's going on? I'm about to do my video. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am coming on here to do it again.
Love in a Candle on Tubi. It just dropped out. It's a really...
It dropped out.
Look, my nail fell off.
Did you get that, Robbie?
Yep.
I've quit like 20 times. More than 20 at this point.
Oh my gosh, I'm such a hellraiser. Oh no.
Yes, you're a mean boss. Isn't he, Robbie?
No.
No, he's not.
Robbie, what are you doing? You're supposed to be on my side.
Shout it out from the mountaintop. We do this.
Hakeem, I had put out a story post on my Instagram and asked, hey, I'm looking for a social media manager. And Hakeem had reached out.
My name is Hakeem Esley Collins, and when it comes to SVS, I am an actor and social media, manager. That's what I do full time. I was like, oh yeah? I mean, I know you do social media, but never thought that you want to do this. And I was like, oh yeah. Any way I can get further into the world of SVS.
They came on board to like be a part of the team, and I was very hesitant because, like I said, of my history with having a team and people coming on board. Like, I would rather you just not be a part than you come on, be a part, and then like leave. Like, I'm very much it's not always gonna be great, you know what I'm saying? It's not always gonna be fun, it's not always gonna be busy, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna have downtimes. It's like, not everybody is built for that. I want people who can see that and still stay on board. They see the vision, I'm still gonna be a part of it, because if I had that same mindset, there would be no SVS right now. There would be no 15 years of SVS because, oh, it got hard. Oh, we're not making any money. Oh, there's downtime. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I need people who understand the journey of what we're going for.
Regina Bryant here, new operations manager for SVS Productions, here with Hakeem, social media manager for SVS.
I had a good feeling about Regina and Hakeem because of me getting closer to them. Regina is very much a workaholic. Her work ethic is insane. She takes so much care and time and passion into everything that she does. I need all of those things when it comes to SVS. Hakeem is a dedicated and loyal ass individual. The first thing I ever did with Hakeem was the knee touch. He was on set for maybe like 20 hours, no complaining. Energetic the entire time, dedicated, ready to go, loyal. And this is the first time I'm working with him. And this may be like my second time meeting him in person, period. I remember a post he posted after the knee touch where it was like, yo, bro, like, I appreciate the opportunity. We got it in. Like, this is what I'm about. Like, it was just like just that attitude of like, oh no, he really about this life. Like, he really want this shit. We're pretty much just shouting out, you know, the people who helped make the sound.
Shout out to Peggy, our consulting producer. This was apparently also her biopic. And thank you so much for teaching me how to make a candle. This was my first time ever doing it. What are you doing?
Hey, why you stop recording her?
Oh, I didn't know she was gonna break out and dance.
I was hoping she did. This nigga just
I didn't know she was gonna.
Down, like,
Robbie got it.
That's not the same thing. I didn't know. We can't use that.
Okay,
no.
Do it again.
Just keep going.
Just do it again. All right. Yo. That's what you wanted?
I don't know.
Love in a Candle.
Oh, yeah. Why is 51st Dates not on here?
It's a romantic comedy.
Huh?
You said it's not a romantic comedy?
I didn't say shit to you.
Ooh!
Keep saying hello.
Ooh.
Ooh, take that out.
Ooh.
Go bleed.
No.
Raw, uncensored.
Sorry,
the
Lord,
Royal
I'm
Regina.
sorry.
Everything SVS is great. We got a big day ahead of us today, so you see what I'm saying? Like, just like, it's just one thing after another, after another, after another. So.
All right, last one is me and Regina are going to talk about all of the odd jobs we've ever done.
I also did Uber Eats for a little bit.
I sold my ass.
We're not even walking anymore. We're just sticks.
on your ass no more.
I need you to stay. And she.
What's going on, everybody? This is the set of College Life Graduation. Big Daddy D and Zach in the building. You know what we do? We make hits. I made my first movie is called College Life. Second movie I made called College Life in Atlanta. I love trilogies, and I've always wanted to, complete the trilogy. I wanted to end it. But in my mind, in 2015 is when we made College Life in Atlanta. I said, if I make a third one, I want some money behind it. And I'm not saying like hundreds of thousands. I just mean, I made College Life in Atlanta for fucking like $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I just need $10,000, you know what I'm saying, to make the movie. 6 years since we made the last film, everybody was still cool, and it was just like, I want to make this film to end this trilogy. It was really like a very self-serving project, and it was one of the worst projects that I've ever had to freaking make. It was the most stressful time I have ever had making a film. Do you want to do another one? No, it's okay. Do you want to do another one? Do you want to do another one, woman?
Kenneth Wilder. And I act. That's what the fuck I do. Miles, he normally just hit your ass up, disregard me and my 5 kids, my wife and shit. Yo, here, this is the fuck you gonna do on this day. You gonna get this shit done. Like some type of death row type of situation he got going on.
I can't take it no more. I think a piece of shit slithered in between my ass. I think a piece of shit slithered in between my ass cheeks.
First off, I didn't have the money to make it. I filmed College Life and I filmed College Life in Atlanta. So I said, nostalgic purposes, let me film College Life Graduation, right? So that way I can say, yeah, I filmed this whole trilogy. Well, let's keep in mind, at this time, I hadn't filmed a movie since Pathway, which happened in 2016. So it's been 5 fucking years since I have stepped behind the camera and was the DP of one of my own films. But now, who's gonna do sound? I didn't have to pay a sound guy for, social, it was just myself. Sound guys, at minimum, $300, $400 a day. I didn't have that for this movie. I wasn't gonna spend that for this movie. So I was able to find this guy, which is really wild, because if I didn't find him, I have no idea like what my next step would have been. I probably would have did sound in camera for this damn film. He agreed to do it for $75 a day. I said, hey, okay. We get 2 rehearsals. Nobody's showing up for rehearsals. Everybody's late. So after the second rehearsal, I cancel it. I say, fuck it. I don't want to stress myself over this. We get to about a week before we start filming, right? I think I had to replace like 5 people within the first week before we started filming. The main one that is really fucked up and that was like super stressful was one of the girls, Gabrielle. She played Alexis in College Life in Atlanta. She had booked another project that was a paying project during the time of College Life Graduation. I get that it's a paying project, but she've already agreed. We're a week out, and the way the schedule was looking, it's like she was a main character. I couldn't really work around that schedule. In her mind, it was like, I'm about to take this paid project. You're doing what's best for you, right? Well, I gotta do what's best for me. So I replaced her. Before her first day of filming, I found somebody to replace her. And shout out to Miss Jerry Hines. I just met Jerry like maybe 2 months ago, right before we started filming this. I remember on the first day of filming, Jerry called me while I was on the way to another location, and she was just calling to check on me. I remember she was doing laundry and shit. And I was like, hey, fuck all that. Hey, what you doing this day? And she was like, I don't know, I think I'll be free. Hey, got a role for you, buddy. Come on down. It's your time to fucking shine. Boom, got off the phone with her, immediately called Gabrielle. Hey, don't even worry about it. We good. Deuces. Obviously, she didn't really like that. We ain't gotta go into detail, but she was pretty pissed. Hey, as far as how we were doing what's best for each other. All right. Oh, I didn't have any crew. There we go. It was me. It was the sound guy. It was one other PA that was there for like maybe 8 out of the 10 days. It was just stressful, man. Like that was a very stressful time. Like in my heart, I'm saying like I don't regret it, but business-wise, that was such a big waste. But hey, we finished the trilogy, right?
We ain't got nothing but what we once had. All this goddamn drama, you got me a part of all love.
When it came to the College Life Graduation soundtrack, because of the experience I had with Mob Dreams, I didn't necessarily want to include as many people. So I went into this soundtrack knowing that, oh yeah, I'm about to do a lot of these songs. And I knew David Brown would, you know, be a big part of it.
My name is Travis Hall, professional opera singer. I'm a singer-songwriter for soul music. Working on the college life graduation soundtrack was very exciting for me. I know Miles is very intricate in what he does. He sent me lyric, he sent me the beat, and I was like, even in the musical space, he was very much hands-on with his work. He was a little bothered with me because I wasn't asked to co-write. He had already written my verse.
When we're young, we have dreams, yeah, they call to us. We get older and see that it's up to us.
When I was young, I had dreams. And now that I'm older, they call out to me.
I remember when I got to the studio, he said, "This is different." And I was like, I'm sorry.
Man, we came out with some really dope songs.
I think my favorite song is
Magnet.
Love, 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 Magnet.
Oh, we don't talk for days. Our chemistry's insane. But we go our separate ways.
This is the song that gets mentioned the most. I did the reference track. He just expanded the hell out of it.
You're my magnet, my magnet. Oh, 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 oh.
My magnet, my magnet.
And that song has genuinely become like the song that I'll include in a bunch of my movies and a bunch of my projects. Out of both albums that I've made, that song has gotten like the best traction.
I love when you listen to the music, you can hear his influences, like you hear T-Pain and the music. You hear that era of time that he really loves. I like his music.
But that is a goal of mine, is to eventually be able to do a self-made soundtrack for each film. All right, what's going on, y'all? Real quick, I just wanted to come in here and say that I'm fucked up right now. Like I'm quite fucked up and drained. At the end of 2021, I went through 3 years of shit. 2018, we made In the Moment. We had another producer come on board and help us get it distributed, which was hell on earth for me. And then we made The Benefit List, which was the second most stressful project that I ever made. And once again, it was hell on earth because we were doing it with those producers. So those 2 years, it was like, I felt like I was in career hell, kind of depressed. I went from making a movie every year, putting it out, distributing it, you know what I'm saying, keeping pushing, you know what I'm saying, the brand is growing and stuff, and now I feel stagnant because I'm not able to work as much. Then when COVID came, I had some money in my pocket, I was able to start doing things. I got involved with a woman and I became personally depressed. That hit a toll for me in 2021. I said, I need to sit the fuck down. Like, I need to take a break. I wasn't feeling happy. I wasn't feeling like myself. I made the conscious decision to, after college life graduation, I'm disappearing from social media. Like, I need to literally stop what I'm doing. I need to figure out, you know, what's going on with myself and get myself back. That's exactly what I did, which led us into 2022, the first SVS season of happiness, baby.
I was searching for happiness. I was using you to fill my loneliness. Realized from the moment I set you free, I found the love in me.
At the start of this year, I have been promoting happiness within self and happiness around myself because I want everybody around me and connected to me to be also happy. But to be happy, you have to be comfortable with yourself. Until you are comfortable with yourself, you will never truly be happy. So please, everybody, focus on trying to be comfortable and vulnerable with yourself because it is a superpower. So here is the 2022 in happiness.
Yay, SVS!
There she is.
Hi, SVS Productions. See the looping?
Yes.
We're getting in the groove. Okay. He ain't got no tennis shoes on. Wait a minute.
I'm about to do an open house for indie filmmakers. This is a new theater in Atlanta, and then we're collaborating with them to kind of bring in and spread awareness about the theater?
I did, yes. We still need to check in Aaron.
Like me and Aaron started to get closer when it came to us doing like our films and stuff, and just kind of very organically and naturally, like we developed this kind of this circle, this crew, this bond of, you know, all of these people working together. We're all in film, we're all trying to, you know, get to a certain place. We all do different things. It kind of just, once again, it made sense to even talk to her about coming on board the team because it was kind of already aligning. So why not organically kind of come on board to be on the team in like an official capacity? I don't know how this is about to go, but I guess we're about to fucking see.
It's a test. Test.
I don't want to give it all away, so.
This is a theater that supports indie filmmakers where you don't have to rent it. They do a 60-40 split, and then you can do as many showings, you know what I'm saying, as you want. Welcome everybody. So this is Wiseman. That is the parent company, and then the theater that you are seeing, this company is called Indie Theaters. It focuses strictly on indie filmmakers before they have distribution. I'm excited.
Oh yeah, it's something. It's something. I'm perplexed.
This is where you saw Oscar-nominated actors Regina Bryan and Hakeem Esley do that.
We would just become that additional opportunity for distribution. You come under a direct license agreement with us. I think the biggest thing is your legal would probably want to just work with our legal and make sure there are no conflicts in your existing agreements.
You see what we're offering here? Please take this information, spread it to whoever needs to hear it. I personally will be doing a lot more events here to help spread the word as well with SVS Productions, lovely team over there. All right, SBS team. What's the move? Yep. No, definitely, because that's still going to be a bunch of filmmakers there, and very much a good place.
People need to know about what we're up to.
They do, and I'm doing my best to spread the word as to many filmmakers as possible.
Fantastic.
Today went great.
How would you describe the dynamic of this team?
Very family-like, very close, very loving.
Anybody was looking.
And sometimes it's a love-hate relationship, but we love each other for the most part. Right, Regina? The dynamic of our team, very family, loving, and
like
love.
you
Sometimes
don't
it's
like
love,
them
hate.
all the time.
Yeah, like sometimes it's love, hate. Yeah.
Sometimes I just want to choke Miles out.
Yeah, he's the only one.
Oh yeah. What does SVS have coming up? We have a lot of brand awareness, a lot of things like this, like partnering with other great companies, getting independent filmmaking a lot more access to mass distribution, some filming here and there, and yeah, just a lot of fun events and programs to celebrate each other.
Get the hell out this motherfucker, man. Yeah. That went.
Thank you.
I was supposed to go.
So you know the next time I come, it's cool. Just grab my phone.
Buckingham Palace announced the death of Her Majesty.
When the Supreme Court struck down Roe versus Wade,
I can tell you got big D energy.
Oh, wow. Welcome to the set of No Disrespect Bars. Day one. Filming is happening right now. No Disrespect came from DeMarcus Curry. He sent me like a 30-page script back in 2017. I read it and I was like, I'm not interested in doing it because, well, I wasn't. Like, it was some street shit. At that time, we had just did some street shit. That's not really what the lane I'm trying to like lean into. When 2022 came around, we had a movie called Jarrell's Girls. That was the movie that was the focus. At that same time, another production company offered me a budget to make my own film. The type of movies they made, there was the street shit. And I thought about that film DeMarcus had gave me 5 years prior. So I pulled it back up, I reread it and was like, this is what they want. So I literally I took his script, fleshed it more out, boom. We have No Disrespect.
I put it all on me, got everything you need. I see you saying that you want my spot, well, go ahead, come get it.
Yes, my name is Afolabi Oyenan. I am an actor, basketball player, musician. I do a lot. Miles knows, so.
Are you a liar as well?
SVS with me started with, the audition process was good. It's very challenging. They told me to do certain things like, you know, talk in another accent, and I was up for it. The role was bumper, and it was fun. We was there all night. I didn't know this guy. It was an overnight shoot. I just moved to Atlanta. Kind of weird. You want me to pull up 1 a.m. Come on, bro.
I'm Jerry Wright. I've been working with SVS for 14 years and I am a part of the crew. Well, I thought it was interesting that we were playing bad guys with no weapons, but I enjoyed the moment. It was interesting being out there at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Everybody was actually really into it, all wearing crazy looking dashikis. It was great.
It was hot. I had a big role to play in there, but that experience was wild. He definitely kept it professional. But yeah, other than that though, besides, you know, being hot, it was good, man.
I don't normally, you know, direct with my do-rag on, but you know, sometimes you gotta let motherfuckers know what's real.
I've been meaning to ask you about that.
Yeah, it's the character, man.
So I'm today years old when I realized Miles' character, in No Disrespect, was supposed to be a thug.
Miles ain't no thug. He did not play a good.
He could go harder.
He tried. He really did try, and that's why I didn't. I ain't want to be that guy and say I'm just hold the light, hold whatever, you know, and you know, make sure everything is doing what it's supposed to be doing.
The crew that I was able to kind of bring together with Ireland and Shannon, of course, flying them out here to Atlanta, having Marcel as my gaffer, Corey Marcus as the first AC. We were working with Dylan Thomas. It was such a solid crew in my mind. I was so happy to be working with this crew because in my mind, it was like a culmination of like all of my years.
I'll say the environment on any SBS set, very different. No Disrespect was probably one of my favorites. Not only professional it was still Miles. So of course he creates a very free atmosphere, but at the same time, we all know that we're here to work. But the fact that we were all able to just have fun, nobody felt uncomfortable, but we all were able to like come and do a job and do it well.
You know, No Disrespect, shooting it was pretty, you know, I thought it was a pretty good process for the most part.
We were killing it. Like we were on time, the shots were crisp. Like me and Ireland were in sync as far as like what needed to be done. Like we were just drilling everything consistently.
Definitely different to see kind of like a gangster heist.
You know, I feel as if Miles was gonna do this kind of film, he would do a bullet curve type thing, you know?
Like I'm talking to Ireland about the shots and said, all right, so yeah, we're gonna do this. Right. Make sure you make it, make the focus off, and then we're gonna go across. And he's just like, yeah, okay, yeah.
That's an interesting point, because you're right.
This is,
nobody questioned it.
We didn't even know how to shoot this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this was literally just we shot it 3 different ways.
I remember seeing it and I remember like, yeah, okay, that's cool. And then I think he showed me on the phone what his vision was, like how he was gonna get someone to do the effects. I was like, yeah, okay, sounds cool. No, I really wasn't like distracted or thought it was stupid crazy. I thought it's like, again, it's going to Tubi. You gotta do something crazy.
No Disrespect was one of those movies where it was like, okay, you know, we're gonna do it, then we're gonna move on. It turned out great. I do think that. I just don't think it was like on a high priority list for anybody.
It made me so excited for the next movie, Jarrell's Girls, because No Disrespect was kind of like the test run.
I don't know what I've been told.
I don't know what I've been told.
Jarrell's Girls gonna make us grow.
Jarrell's Girls gonna make us grow.
Act our best, that's all we know.
Act our best, that's all we know.
Say what you want, but we not a hoe.
Say what you want, but we not a hoe.
Sound off.
1, 2.
Break it on down.
Break it on down.
1, 2, 3, hit it. You guys are ready to make a movie.
We were doing No Disrespect, and then we were doing Jarrell's Girls. There was like a week in between, supposed to film them back to back. This was the first year that I had ever done more than one film, so I'm super excited.
Jarrell's Girls is basically about 6 women who were all dating the same man, and then they end up killing him. And then somebody starts killing them, and they're trying to figure out who is picking them off one by one.
When I first got the audition, I looked up SVS Productions and it took me to the website, and I saw the trailer of a movie called In the Moment, and I was like shocked. I hadn't seen anything at this level when it came to like quality. Like I legit, when I was watching the trailer, I was like, oh, this looks like a real movie. I was excited because at the time it was the first in-person audition that I had seen in a while, especially since like COVID, everything went to self-tape, of course. So this was one of the first ones where they wanted us to come in person. The chemistry read was super fun. They had a lot of different women interchanging or exchanging which roles we were reading for. I loved everyone. Miles actually tasked me with getting us all together to go to an escape room. He wanted us to bond, especially because in the movie we're all best friends. So he wanted us to do an activity together. We all met up there. That was our first time meeting. We did an escape room and escaped. And yeah, from then on, things started to look up until it didn't.
Now, during the making of No Disrespect, Jarrell's girl's money left. It's gone. At this point in time, we have done rehearsals, you know what I'm saying? We've casted already. We've even spent money. We bought locations, wardrobe for props. We tried to salvage it. I found out a week before we were supposed to shoot Jarrell's Girls that the money's gone, like we're not gonna be able to do it. The Miles in me couldn't come to terms with that. It was a huge thing to happen that I tried everything in my book to try to find a way to still make it happen. It wasn't until 3 days before we were about to film that I just had to rip the Band-Aid off and just tell everybody, cast and crew. I just sent out an email.
I found out Jarrell's Girls was canceled. I think it was June 26, 2022. 10 o'clock in the morning or something.
So sorry for what I'm about to tell y'all, but we are not gonna be able to do Jarrell's Girls and it is canceled.
Subject line was, Jarrell's Girls canceled. So of course I'm thinking, okay, this has to be a prank. Mind you, we're supposed to start filming in like 3-4 days. I've paid for my hair, like literally just paid almost $200 to get my hair done. But then I get to the email and it's a paragraph profusely apologizing about how there's no money for the film to be made. And he's deeply sorry. He understands if this would make us never want to work with him again. He feels like he failed us. Like it was a sad email.
So essentially that's kind of what happened with Jarrell's Girls. And it was just like kind of the biggest failure I've ever had in my life. Like not personal and career-wise. It was just such a drastic and dramatic thing that I still can't believe to this day like even really happened.
So that was honestly a huge gut punch. This was a dream role for me. I loved the script, I loved the character, I loved the story. I felt like I had sacrificed so much mental health, my emotions, my money, my time, sacrificed so much just to be there and be a part of it, to just hear a few days beforehand that it's not happening.
I still feel so sorry and sad like for everybody involved. And I've been able to meet like some of the people, you know, in the past couple of years that were attached to that project, and I feel my heart drops every time because I'm just like, I'm so sorry. Like this was such a big project. There was a lot of money involved. Everybody was getting paid, like so much, you know, opportunities and things to come from this. And then, you know, 2-3 days before it just drops. I felt like such a loser. I felt like these people trusted me and I just let everybody down. This is one of my lowest moments in my career was July 2022. I bet everything on that film and then I needed everything in my personal life just to try to, you know, stay afloat.
Oh, Gary.
Huh? When did I meet Gary?
I do know Gary Champion, yeah.
Oh, we're going there.
Am I allowed to just say it all? Say it, all right.
Where are we going with this?
Oh my gosh, okay. Ugh.
Yeah, hey.
SVS East Coast, West Coast beef?
The Gary and Miles situation, the fallout heard around the world.
Gary Champion, he was a writer. I don't like writing. So that made me, hey, do you wanna, you know, help out and come on board and write some more? What I should have done was have a conversation, what their role is, their responsibilities, the expectations, and kind of how
the working relationship will be incorporated. I didn't have that, and that leaves room for different perspectives, different situations, different thoughts, feelings, ego, pride, all coming into play. Jarrell's Girls, Gary Champion also wrote some on that as well. He started to have this kind of mindset of, I'm one of the writers, I need a certain say-so. I need to be able to do and say and have an input and opinion on certain things. For me, my perspective of it was, I'm the producer, you're not a producer, you're the writer. I don't think he liked that. Actually, I know he didn't like that, you know what I'm saying? So started to get kind of disrespectful with what he was doing.
Gary wanted certain percentages of the funds that were not justified.
I originally offered him back at the beginning of 2022, 5%. He didn't like that. He felt he deserved more. When things start to go sour, he leaves the project. Now he's asking us 25% of Jarrell's Girls. Fuck no. You've lost your fucking mind if you think we're about to give that up to someone who co-wrote a film. It's stupid, and it was disrespectful as hell. So how do we respond to disrespect? No pun intended. But disrespect is not tolerated over here at SVS.
The actual amount that a screenwriter or co-writer would receive was much lower than what Miles was offering.
1.5% was our offer for Jarrell's Girls. Of course, he really didn't like that, but now he's fighting for 3%. This is what I want y'all to understand. This nigga went from being offered 5% to now fighting for 3%. But you disrespected us so much with how you went about all of this crap that no, we're not budging because we don't even have to. What adds insult to injury is he tried to go to all of my friends, pretty much slander my name.
I was under the impression that Gary had kind of went on a tour, trashing Miles and trashing SVS.
All right, so from what I gathered from both parties, is that there was a miscommunication.
People like to slander other people's names and run their names through the mud because they feel like they were wronged when they have not contributed adequately enough to provide sustainable artifacts to contribute to compensation.
I've heard other people who Gary has called just talking about Miles.
So when he initially reached out to me, it was not to explicitly talk about their situation. It was more so like, hey, I heard you were on set with Miles for no disrespect. Well, you know, how's it going? And I was like, going good, because I was having a great time.
One of the actresses that was originally cast in Jarrell's Girls, she had DM'd me, hey, I just want to let you know I'm no longer a part of Jarrell's Girls and I'm no longer associated with SVS. Just wanted to give you that heads up or something like that. And of course, as a new actor in the situation, that confused me. I'd seen her in SVS projects for years. I'd seen Gary in SVS projects for years. So to have these people now going almost what seemed like a campaign of stating how they don't F with SVS anymore was a red flag to me, honestly. So you're friends with both Gary and Miles?
More so Miles. I can say Gary is a acting associate because we don't kick it and go to CC's Pizza and no shit like that.
It is sad. It's sad when you see two talented brothers go their separate ways.
I do still think Gary's a good guy. I really do. I have no bad, you know, it's just unfortunate, to be honest. Because it ain't like he's the devil and it ain't like Miles. It's just two people trying to do business and just ain't on the same page.
Everybody can't be Batman. And sometimes you're not even Dick Grayson. Sometimes you're not even Jason. Sometimes you're not even Tim. Sometimes you're not.
Best way to say it is Miles has handled it well.
It was just annoying and stupid. Still to this day, it was annoying and stupid. Yeah, man, you know, dealing with your friends in the industry, man, is just be careful, vet them, and yeah, just be careful.
Be careful.
Why do you think that people have fallen out with SVS?
So Miles is an acquired taste.
Because they're not comfortable with themselves?
He really might not be for everybody. It ain't no Mike. Miles is not for everybody.
As much as I love Miles, it's because Miles is Miles.
Even though, you know, he has found a lot of success, sometimes people want to be a part of that. But I think we have to know, like, especially as actors or just as artists, we have to know like what rooms fit, I don't say fit in, but we should be in. So I think with Miles, he's a very strong personality, has very strong opinions. That may not align with everybody else. And some people may think that he should act a certain way or may expect him to act a certain way when he's just not gonna.
You see people come, you see people go, but most of the time it's because people don't have security in who they are and what they got going on in their lives, so they just feel weird when they're around people that's just so freely themselves.
He's himself. And so you gotta take it or leave it.
It was a point where me and Miles just wasn't talking at all, and then we kind of both were able to just take some time apart and just think about what happened and get our feelings in check, and then we was able to meet up, and then we just kind of reconciled everything, and we've been friends ever since.
That's what happens a lot with a lot of the fallouts that happen. A lot of people have the issues of, you know, Miles being the boss. Like, I'm not listening to what they're saying and stuff. That comes with being the leader. You got to make decisions whether you think they're smart or not. Now, I could have been right. I could have been fucking wrong. But at the end of the day, it's going to be my fault. Not filming Jarrell's Girls fucked me up very, very bad. They were raising my rent. So it was either two options. Either I pay more for rent or I backpack it. Like I take my life on the road and pretty much sleep on my friends' couches and stay with different people for a couple months like each, because I didn't want to spend more money just to live. Like I wanted to have money to be able to put into SVS. At that time, I was staying with somebody for 6 months. Told them, you know, at the end of June, I'll be about. No Disrespect was at the end of June. Having to look for another place to live. I was spending money that I was using to find another place to live to help with No Disrespect. Those last 2 days of No Disrespect was coming out of my pocket. The money that was tied to Jarrell's Girls was tied to No Disrespect. My car was about to die on me. I was in a very bad situation, man, when the Jarrell's Girls thing happened.
Miles is a resilient man.
Well, I will preface it by saying you never really know how bad or down a person is. You know, you never really know. Everybody's different. And I know Miles is not a big complainer, even though I'm not saying he didn't go through things. He definitely called me a few times.
He believed in himself. He believed in SVS. He was, to my understanding, never really willing to compromise and get a regular job and kind of fall back into the office 9-to-5 society. He was always willing to bet it all.
Like, I've seen some crazy stuff happen to him.
From July to October, I was living in 5 different places.
It's coming back a little bit. He was living in that rooming house. I was like, God damn, I remember I had to drop some stuff off to him a couple of times. I just felt like, God, boy, I can't do it. That filmmaker life ain't for me, man. Like, not no more. Maybe some years ago, I can't, man, no. Like, but you know, that was his life though, you know, so. Woo. I was like, you share a bathroom with how many people, man, that you don't know?
This moment is called cold as fuck at 3 o'clock in the morning with no car.
But when I found out he was going from, you know, one place to another, I said, hey, we have a spare bedroom. And at that time, in the midst of all the chaos, in the midst of couch hopping and staying with friends, this man was locked up in that bedroom day and night, editing No Disrespect. Not looking for a job, not saying, you know, let me go out here and get this money. No, this man was editing No Disrespect.
I see a lot in Miles that makes me want to work with him. He's very disciplined, which I think is unfortunately not common, especially nowadays in the industry.
He was constantly figuring out the next move. He didn't allow his circumstances to dictate where SVS was going to go. His personal life and SVS, they were two separate entities. SVS was his own living thing, essentially, and he could not allow that to die. But trying to navigate the delay of Jarrell's Girls while also editing and shooting, editing No Disrespect, while also trying to figure out how you're gonna get your car back up and running, because that's your moneymaker, while also living with your homeboy and his wife and daughters. It can be a lot on your mental, but somehow, some way, he did it. He never gave up. Even if you couldn't even tell if he was really hurting or, you know, sad on the inside. He always came down with a smile, and if he wasn't smiling, it was a real chill demeanor about him. But Miles is a very resilient person.
I really wanted to make a video showing my appreciation for my friends. SVS has been able to stay afloat, not solely based on, you know what I'm saying, my work ethic and just me being Miles and stuff, but my friends. And I just hopefully one day I can truly truly pay you all back.
I love the community of SVS and what it has even grown into.
It really is a family.
Very family oriented.
It's always like going to a family reunion.
I always feel good coming to SVS.
Unorganized, but it's organized.
People always ask me about like, how do you meet these people or the vibes and the energy of these people, and I do that.
It's very social and welcoming because you do meet people and you see familiar faces, you see unfamiliar faces.
I really love the SVS community because, again, it's just people being themselves.
Around here, it's all about family, it's all about growth, it's all about like consistency. That means everything to me. I really don't have no family out here like that, you know what I'm saying? So like SVS is that, it has become that family.
Miles does a great job bringing people with good vibes and good energy.
The vetting process for SVS, it always comes to, I want to see the real you. And a lot of people always show up not being themselves because they don't know if they can be themselves. So I want to see who you really are.
I think he makes people uncomfortable in a way that forces you to look at, are you being authentically yourself?
It feels like I'm a part of something bigger than myself.
He's gonna push you to do hard work. He's not going to just accept any crap, but he allows room for growth.
It's one of the most fun sets I done been on to date. It's still kind of hard to top that because I done been on some sets and they be ass tight. Like you can stick a pull stick and break it.
Yeah, I feel like that's how I've kind of been able to make this community of very eclectic and unique individuals that, you know, enjoy being around each other and enjoy working with each other.
It's morphin' time!
Saber-tooth tiger! Dragonzord!
Fuck! I wish I had my gun, but Mastodon! White Falcon! Tyrannosaurus Rex, motherfuckers! Yeah!
You stupid Skittles! You think putting a hoodie over your ears will protect you from me?
Nigga, wait a minute. They're helmets,
This is
man.
This is a real fucking uniform.
Okay? These are real, man. Don't you fucking try us. Man, fuck this shit, man. Rangers! Now, let me give you an example of what it's like working with this team. So I got here first and I parked here, right? Boom, there's my car. And then Hakeem, he parks, right? And then Lena parks way over there. And then Aaron parks way over there. Yeah, so let that be what I think working with this team is like. They're great people though. What are they doing? Get out the car!
Expansion. We want it all. Coming for it all.
Miles is over here yelling at us.
We're gonna get this, man.
And this is what it's like working together with SVS.
This is what it's like working.
We're just doing like a photo shoot, an SVS photo shoot. It's just a bit hot, but besides that, it's fine. Also, the park is nice.
I've done an SVS internship in 2015, 2017, 2020, and then now 2025. So I've done 4 total.
My name is Lena Berry, and I'm SVS's assistant, and just generally pick up the slack. I heard about the internship with SVS from SCAD's Black Film Club posting about having an internship fair the first day. So orientation was very like relaxed because you could tell the vibe of SVS was not like strict corporate, but it was also like very serious. Like Miles would set the rules and the schedule of what we'd be doing.
All of these internships was always to get more team members. But this internship was the first time that I did one to where I actually already had team members and they were helping me conduct this internship. And Regina was pretty much, I called her the house mom.
Most of the internship was going to different local indie film events. We also made SVS commercials. I personally got to be the associate producer for a short film that SVS did. Miles set up a producers panel and we were able to just have basically one-on-one discussions with a few local indie producers.
Everybody, most of the people, they wanted to be producers. I changed the kind of intention of the internship to be more producer friendly. So I was doing more Zoom calls and Zoom meetings with them as far as giving them pointers and my experiences on like different topics, like as far as distribution and funding.
What made me want to continue working with SVS after my internship ended was all the great industry experience I was getting.
My our newest team member, Lena, she was the standout. Like, she showed the most enthusiasm. Like, she was going above and beyond kind of what was needed. And I think one of the times that really solidified it to me, where I was thinking about seeing if she could be a part of the team, was we did a short film called Just a Kiss. She did a really great job. Like, she really busted her ass.
The shift wasn't too hard, but I went from being like a student doing an internship to just being an employee at a production company because I want to be there. So I feel like I'm pretty on top of the tasks that Miles and Regina give me. So that's one less thing Miles and Regina have to worry about because they're already in charge of like so many other things.
Man, it's like family, man. It's light work, you know. We get the job done while having fun at the same time. I'm speaking in riddles. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the electrolytes. Hey, Lena.
Hey. Hey. I'm so tired. Yeah, I get to do a lot of stuff I probably wouldn't have been able to do if I wasn't here. So yeah.
Okay. Miles isn't bullying you too much, is he?
No, no, it's fine. It's
okay.
fine.
He's not gonna see
Come on,
this.
I get everybody here. Take some pictures.
Should we touch our leader?
You want them to touch you?
I don't mind.
What are you doing?
Everybody touch somebody.
What is that?
Everybody touch Out of Miles is not taller than me. I'm taller. You're not taller. You're looking up.
He's taller than me.
I'm not.
He's looking up at
I'm
my
looking
head.
up over your head.
He's
I'm like an
definitely
inch or two
taller.
taller than you. What are you like?
How tall are you? Taller than Miles.
Can we just pull the driver's
But I'll
license?
stand. I'll stand here.
Oh no, get your ass.
Guys, we can just look at each other's driver's license.
Oh, that's true.
Nah, people can lie on that.
So that's what you gotta deal with every day?
That should be a meme. My AT windows love you trying to get control of your team, but they are. He said fake laugh. Fake laugh. Everybody just look at Miles.
Everybody look at Miles.
Okay, Walter White, you didn't do it.
Yeah, Walter White. Please don't fall.
Hold on, are you okay?
Yeah, no. Did you get it?
I got them, but you good?
Yeah, no,
All
we're
right.
good.
Okay, or
This
just
is a nice little
turn,
exercise.
fool. Turn them, Mikey.
Like a
Turn.
All right.
Say Big Daddy D.
Okay.
Big Daddy D.
This was a gang meetup? West Side Story.
I be outside with my gang. I'm the news. Can we do one where we jump off and you catch us all in the air?
Let's 3, 2, 1, jump.
We did it too fast.
We should have stretched first.
I told you it would hurt.
1, jump.
Lena, have you looked at your keep? Just the IMDb. Oh yeah, man, everything went great. Everything went copacetic. I'm happy. You know, it was just a regular production day, I guess.
How do y'all feel today?
Great. Hot. Sweaty.
Catch that? You see that?
You see that hand?
That swagoo?
That's swagger.
That's what we do here at SVS. We sweat. That's what the S stands for.
We do all the work.
Sweater, vest, sweat.
Come on.
You get it?
Sweaty versus sweat.
Golly. Sweaty versus sweaty ass.
I put that on my own mama.
National championship.
I just wanna rock. So you'll be 30 this year.
I will be 30 in July.
Man, how's that feel?
It feels 30 was always in my mind the year of if I'm not at a certain place, I quit. I'm out. Fuck this shit, man. Let's pack it up. Let me go apply for these jobs, man. This is it. It didn't work out, buddy. Can't be 30 years old, goddamn, on the street.
I quit. All you do is torture us and tell us we're terrible and then you get us fired. Fuck you, Matt Turner. Pink shirt wearing bitch.
It's bubblegum, whore.
I mean, when we released In the Moment on Tubi, I mean, I had no control over anything because we were doing it with other producers. This was 2019. I didn't even know what Tubi was. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't really pay attention to it.
My horror thriller film Mary was distributed on Tubi, and I made some money from it, about a couple $1,000s from it, which is good. And I remember I told Miles about it. He was like, "Well, you made how much money?"
It wasn't until 2021 that I started to really learn about Tubi. I was hired to do sound for a production. It was these people from Detroit. The person who was the director, she had a movie on Tubi.
Lisa Brown, or Ms. LB. Ms. Brown is the queen of Tubi.
I heard from someone else that knew her that that movie made like over $1 million on Tubi. Ears perk up, right? You know what I'm saying? What you mean? What you talking about? Who made it what? So I started to do a deep dive into the Tubi world. I could teach a whole course on Tubi. The people, the content, anything concerning Tubi, I was trying to figure out. So then at the top of 2022, I had The Benefit List, College Life Graduation, and I had Social. All three of these movies were just sitting. I gave each of those 3 movies to a different distributor. I wanted to learn, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to learn about distribution. I was testing so many theories out. I got all these damn projects, so let me just test all this shit out. Those are my 3 first movies where I have control over, and that's when my Tubi journey really, really started. So I said, I am going to make a movie that is going to do good on Tubi. And if it doesn't, then I was gonna get a job. 2023 was the first year I intentionally was like, I need to make money off of my films. And how can I do that? Tubi. Start tracking back. Action.
First off, fuck your bitch in the clip, we can't. West side, how we ride and we quit, we can't. You can't. Damn, bitch, where the fuck you going?
So with that now being my intention, that's where the movie The Lost Sex Tape came from. The Lost Sex Tape was my very first short film that I ever did. I said, if I made that a feature film, I think that would do great on Tubi.
I don't know if he approached me or it was just like a text message conversation between Corey and I.
We made it. We casted Afolabi.
What is wrong with Miles? That was going through my mind the whole time reading it.
The making of that movie.
Lost Sex Tape?
Filming The Lost Sex Tape.
I was like, this is wild. This is, who? But it was so funny.
Hey man, we were, right? Hey look, we know why we're here. All right, let's not make this anything more than what it is. I wasn't trying to do a lot of takes of anything. I wasn't trying to be unique in camera angles.
Last name Wilder. Wow, that goes perfect for him because he's very wild.
He hit me up, said, hey, I need you to do this. Like I said, he didn't disregard the whole schedule.
One of the best improv actors I've ever met.
So he's also having to like direct and act, and it was so cool to see him go back and forth, but also be hilarious when it was time to say action. And like in the middle of each take, he's like, you know, spraying it down, like spraying out himself down with like, I'm like drenched.
Nigga, I'ma beat my dick 37 times to it. Ooh, my knee, nigga. Come on, man. I'm gonna keep it in there.
I'll just start with the craziest part. Yes, the sex scene.
Now there is a 15-minute sex scene in the movie The Lost Sex Tape.
Wow, how long?
It was 15 minutes. Please take us through.
That's just the movie.
Yes.
Don't be fooled.
That still to this day is the funniest day of filming I have ever had. We spent maybe 3-4 hours filming that whole 15-minute long sequence.
Yeah. By Miles, of course.
We just had so much fun. Like everybody there was laughing nonstop.
He was still professional.
Like this is what people are going to be clicking on this film for, so let's make it great.
It was nasty. Well, you know, nigga like me, I like nasty.
The links that were gone in this film, I love it because it's so self-aware of what it is, and then we just amplified it to like 1,000.
I honestly feel like every time I see something from Miles, especially since No Disrespect, I feel like I gain a new respect for him because his take on comedy, I feel like we have kind of lost that like belly laugh type of comedy. But I feel like Miles really toes that line very well.
That's the thing about Miles' sets. One, a lot of times it's gonna go off script, but also it's always gonna be funny. And you gotta figure out how not to laugh or else you gotta do it over again.
It was crazy, but it was so fun.
That's one of my go-to movies. Thanksgiving, Lost Sex Tape. Christmas, Lost Sex Tape. Hanukkah, Lost Sex Tape. Easter, like you get my drift.
One of the funnest movies I've ever done. And there will not be a Lost Sex Tape 2.
Dang it.
Once I got the idea for the Lost Sex Tape, okay, if I'm gonna do this, why not go all out? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do it one time, nigga. Do it twice. Stripper Party was born.
But she wake up for me and get nasty. Now that's bad.
So I go to Marcel.
The fact that he was doing these movies showed me how bad things probably were.
I'm telling him what I'm doing with Kyrie, and he loves it. So I'm like, well, look, let's do it. Let's do our own. Copy that same formula. Let's make up something and, you know, produce it for low and put it on Tubi and let's see what happens. He came up with the idea for Stripper Party.
He was like, man, we need to get viewers on Tubi. And I was like, yeah, man, we do. He was like, what about ass and titties? And I was like, well, people do like ass and titties. That's not a bad idea that you came up with. That's not a bad one.
Still don't know who came up with the idea for this movie. Completely. Was it Marcel? Seriously?
So you're saying it was Miles' idea for a movie called Stripper Party?
Wasn't fully his idea, had a little something to do with it, but you know.
Who came up with the name?
Oh, I came up with the name. That was a bomb-ass name. I'll take that one.
Who came up with the plot?
Oh, yeah. I see where we going. All right, well, okay, I came up with that too.
Then you throw in this weird story about owing rent.
You were using every excuse possible for a titty to pop out at some point. And then we had a very quick casting call.
It came to film a Stripper Party, same thing as a Lost Sex Tape. Hey man, let's go.
If I'm not mistaken, I think we shot it in 4 or 5 days.
We rented this 3-bedroom house with 1 bathroom. Now the thing I always say about this is, with the party scene that day, we had like maybe 20 people. We had cheese for lunch. I just remember being like, bro, we don't got no spray or nothing, man. Like if one person takes a shit, the whole house is gonna smell. I was a little worried, but nobody ever took a shit.
And I think Stripper Party 1 was actually kind of mild. Like until the party happens.
Even though the movie is called Stripper Party, you don't really kind of know what you're getting yourself into until you get to set sometimes. And you be like, oh, this is a stripper party.
And action.
The entire time of us shooting, I was scared people were not gonna show up the next day. A lot of people, it was their first time on set. People more than came through. We got an extra actress last minute.
Very professional, considering the environment that everybody was in.
Bringing Kenny on board of Lost Sex Tape and Stripper Party was such a diamond because he does thrive in those environments.
But I did watch that movie. Definitely a lot of jaw-dropping moments.
I'm actually very proud of that movie. Yes, it is some lowbrow, don't show your relatives type stuff. I don't even know if I wanted my name on it.
We did the cover shoot during the filming. We ain't had no issues with this one, you know what I'm saying? It was very much, hey, this is the cover, boom, put that thing out.
If you're a woman and you're not sure of yourself and you have body shame issues and you need to think of ways to get through college, life, watch Stripper Party 1 and 2.
It's alright!
Do you think people judge Miles for Stripper Party movies?
Absolutely.
Did we get any backlash from Stripper Party? Here's the thing. Miles don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
are people judging? Are people judging SVS? Fuck them. I don't, like, hey, man, what? Make your own damn movie.
If it's making money, I don't give a fuck about what you think.
That's what I would say, and I know that's what Miles would say. He probably say it worse than I said it.
It was a little hard for me at first because I didn't even want to claim these movies. That's why they're credited as directed by Big Daddy D, because I didn't even want to put my name on the film. I didn't want to make an IMDb for it. Like I didn't want anything to do with the movie outside of getting the check. Yeah, I got a lot of side eye. I got a lot of people putting their nose up to it and just like the faces and all that stuff. And I understand. And my ask of you is to not just see a stripper party movie, but see other things that I've done. I don't think it's cool or, wise to put a filmmaker necessarily in a box, especially one that this isn't those movies aren't my first films.
Would you describe the movies he make as ratchet?
Yes.
Well, I like to say the ratchet phase of SVS started with No Disrespect. Then we did Lost Sex Tape, then we did Stripper Party, then we did Stripper Party 2.
From the outside looking in, somebody probably could, if they were like following SVS's journey, they'd be like, what the hell happened in this year? He just went a completely different path.
I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks.
He's showing that he's versatile.
I'm not a fan of the ratchet phase.
But he also has other types of films like Love and a Candle and Benefitless, right? Like he has other films that showcase other sides to him.
I don't care. Comedy is comedy.
I don't put him in a box.
I guess this is where we headed. I support my boy. Whatever he wants to do, I'm down for it.
There have been moments where, I rep the company as a whole, right? So that's all aspects of it. So if we're out and about and it's like I gotta hold a stripper party poster, it's like now people are looking at me, Regina, they're looking at my face, repping Lost Sex Tape and Stripper Party this, and that's so not me. So it has been conflicting because this is my face, this is my body, and I am myself.
That's your mic too.
Sorry, being an actress myself, I have my own brand and my own career. So it gets wonky sometimes with my face also being a part of SVS on that side.
Anybody that, that think otherwise, backlash, I don't give a shit. You watched it though.
That was the whole idea behind sacrificing and just giving it my all for 2023 because I'm just trying to make some money and these two movies I'm hoping can do that.
Nah, nigga, you put the gun down, 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 down.
From the time of making Stripper Party to the time Stripper Party came out, it was like 4 months. It was kind of just a very much a waiting period. For me, I had already spent all the money I had. I'm broke as fuck. And I'm staying in a crack house. I'm getting anxious.
I wasn't thinking about the filmmaking side of me, I was thinking about my friend.
I'm about to turn 30. If these movies don't do what they need to do.
To my understanding, this was gonna be the breaking point.
I won't quit, but I'm gonna take a major step back from SVS.
And I didn't want that for him.
Stripper Party dropped. This movie is out for 1 week. I look online to see how much it made. We made all of our money back within that first week.
I was very shocked.
I was breathless. Just looking at that number.
This was a reoccurring check, and those checks were pretty good.
The money we spent on Stripper Party, we tripled in the first week of it being out.
I think we had a good time. We were laughing, joking.
We did just drop Stripper Party on Tubi. It's going pretty crazy. Shout out to everybody who done seen that, man. Keep watching it, cause boy, them numbers is looking great.
I'm not a crier, but I'm looking at that computer screen and damn near wanted to cry because I am now 2 weeks away from my 30th birthday and I accomplished the goal that I set out to accomplish.
I think it should be a master class on this film. It should be studied at NYU and UCLA and stuff. Man, this is how you turn $1,000 into whatever the comment is.
उस आंड्रे के मुंह पर पैसे मारेंगे तो उस समय कैसा माहौल होगा? वो तो पागल ही हो जाएगा।
अली मत चलाना। रुको रुको, उसने मेरे सामने अपना क्रेडिट कार्ड इस्तेमाल किया।
तुमने आखिर पहना क्या है? चलो इससे पहले गोली मारते हैं। सच में क्या तुम्हारे पास खाने के लिए कुछ भी नहीं है?
इसके पास कुछ भी नहीं है।
मुझे बिल्कुल भी यकीन नहीं हो रहा।
1, 2, 3 आराम से आराम से।
The Lost Sex Tape drops. I don't even know the number. We made over 10 times our budget. Right? Yeah. Right? Huh. Yeah, fucking me up. Yeah. We made over 10 times our budget for the Lost Sex Tape within those first 6 weeks. Three days before I turn 30, No Disrespect drops. It goes viral. Literally explodes.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the cinematic classic known as No Disrespect.
No Disrespect.
No Disrespect.
No Disrespect by Miles Triplett.
Guy that looks like Omar Epps from Juice and the coach from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I specifically want to watch this one because I've seen clips of it floating online.
It was unexpected and it was humorous.
One of the greatest opening scenes to a movie I've ever seen.
How you go pillow talk with no bed to talk on?
Fuck you hit her with? A frying pan?
Respect my
titties.
Like, what freaked out shirt is this?
The story is very good.
The lighting was really stunning.
Framing, coloring, it's all decent.
The acting was much better than expected for like my first Tubi movie.
We have to give props to Kaylin Cooper as Brittany.
Brittany.
I'm gonna say what? I didn't see that coming. Did you see that coming? I didn't see. Did you?
That's some good editing.
What a movie.
It's a perfect score of a 5.
This is a classic.
Fairly well done. I was impressed.
They was in this whole acting.
I'd give him that.
Pretty good movie.
It was just everywhere.
Like, what the fuck is happening, bro? I was getting so many comments, so many follows, and so many DMs.
So you have to respect Miles for getting this shit done.
I just seen clips, so this movie is like a puzzle to me. I gotta piece it all together and watch it in chronological order.
I saw other people posting it.
And I'm seeing how many comments there was, how many people are reposting.
The movie's really going viral.
Yo, you're in this movie.
A shocking turn of events, despite the fact being outmanned 6-3, the Dashiki Cocaine Warriors didn't even withdraw their weapons. Nobody even alive, they just taking cinematic shots just for kicks. This dude turns into the Matrix and takes her out with a headshot. Do-Rag McGee is taking a second to admire his work. Somehow the fat man still ain't draw his weapon.
Like, it was popping up a lot.
I think I was on TikTok.
I remember I was on Instagram.
When Little Duval posted.
Podcast I'm watching.
And then I see the scene.
Lost his job monologue.
I don't have a damn job.
I've been fucking hella bitches. This house you live in, the mortgage that's being paid, the food on the table.
The finance by mom.
Dick.
Pretty much prostituting for cash.
My video that I made has since went viral of me snickering and giggling at the television.
I've been fucking.
Pause it.
Phoenix, Washington. I gotta pop my collar to that one. Hey, he put on his Mackin boots on that one. He laid down the law.
You know, when something is scarce, it's valuable.
You telling me it's that damn good that people is giving you enough to pay a mortgage on a damn house?
Yeah, that's right. Them earrings you got on, your hair product, that little binder you use to sell your houses. This paid for all of it.
So he just been dragging it all around the world, huh?
Tony could have done Uber Eats if he really needed money.
Freestyle or
No, that was written.
the script?
That was written.
He been tricking for 3 months. Every time he get up in the morning, put that suit on, he go to some whole apartment. He suck their titties for $30.
Like, he deserves it. Like, how are you gonna say that to your wife?
Telling my family they're seeing it, other people are saying it, now everybody's talking about it. I'm like, this movie's really getting around. Then I'm talking to people at work at different locations and they're bringing up the scene.
I think I had text Miles and I just said, hey man, do you see these numbers?
I'm literally just sitting on my phone like, what is even happening right now? And why is it happening? I just remember being so befuddled.
A lot of different voiceover versions of it.
I don't have a damn job. I lost it 3 months ago.
You know what I've been doing for the last 2.5 months for money?
I've been fucking. I've been fucking hella bitches.
Cause apparently good dick is hard to find.
You see them shoes? Right, them bags, all this shit in here that you like.
All financed by my dick.
Damn! That's the sound. Fuck the other sound. That's the sound.
I did not know that was an SVS movie. I was like, what is this? Where he is talking like this and this music is playing in the background. It's supposed to be a serious. Is this supposed to be a serious moment or what's going on? I was very confused.
Look at the pride in his eyes. Long Dick Style is putting his children through college, climaxing for compensation, orgasm for occupation.
If I was behind that camera filming this shit, I'm laughing.
I think even at the time, thinking to myself, like, is this supposed to be this funny?
And speaking on that scene, because this is like the first scene I've ever written to where a couple is arguing.
I knew it was a wild thing to say, but it's so mild.
Because that's the kind of person that I am. I'm a very direct, like, individual.
When I was there, it really didn't dawn on me as anything spectacular, I guess. Because to me, that's along the lines of things that Miles says and writes.
I remember laughing every single take.
I didn't think it was gonna be that funny to everybody, but it was funny to me, you know.
Too busy being a disappointment, if you ask me.
You're a model citizen. Yeah, you're a model citizen, huh? He's not ashamed. He's not like, I had to do this to provide for you. He's like, I've been like the way he leaned in, he's like, I've been
So when that scene is going viral, I remember seeing Kenny.
It was a little 5 points.
And I remember telling him, bro.
It was in the parking lot, I'll never forget.
If there's any scene in this film that needs to go viral, it's yours.
I went to sleep that night.
Literally the next day.
Yeah, nigga, I was next.
The shooting scene with the bullet.
Curving the bullet.
Curved the bullet.
As soon as I saw it, I said no. I paused it and I said no, he didn't.
Yo, I saw a clip from a Tubi movie where a dude made a bullet.
Oh, made it curve around the tree?
Like the Wanted movie.
Yeah. The curving the bullet, which is kind of an iconic scene.
I'm done. Respect my. I am finished.
Yeah.
What? No, that nigga did the Wanted.
The fake Wanted, bro.
First of all, that's so wrong. She can get shot in the head.
Think it's Jason Weaver.
CeeLo Green.
What Jason Weaver doing in the Tubi movie?
And great value Kanye.
As you can see, Kanye West just broke the laws of physics, because how the freak did he do this?
Skip physics. Did it go through the tree?
I don't know.
This is probably the whole budget is this bullet shot.
He is, in my opinion, the best character in this movie because he's just funny.
I seen it was millions of views.
There was so many different things I was seeing.
DL Hughley.
It was everywhere.
Oh my God, this is huge.
Your face is everywhere.
People calling me, 200 messages, phone was really hot. I've never experienced nothing like that.
I think the clip is being shown on some news station.
Is a scene out of the new movie, No Disrespect.
I've never seen Wanted before. Yeah, he was like, man, I need you to curve the bullet. I'm like, what do you mean? He said, just do your arm. Just do your arm like you're curving something.
It's a different type of monster. You have to learn how to really navigate that shit, because that shit can go way left. I embraced it.
Hey man, hey, you that no respect guy. There's no disrespect, silly. Yeah, that's me. Hey, can you do the gun thing? The gun thing? Yeah, the gun thing, man. Behind the tree. Yeah, do it to Dazzle. Yeah, man, that was cool. I like that.
And to make matters worse, homie deliberately disrespected Shorty's shirt. She didn't put on a shirt that said respect my titties, only to get shot in the back of her head.
We just seen you curve a bullet. Clearly you're invincible. How are you afraid of this fat, unarmed motherfucker?
I always say the bullet scene had a bigger viral moment, but Phoenix scene went viral for longer.
I was concerned at first because the attention it was getting was bad, if we're being honest. Like, people were trolling it. I'm looking at the comments and they're like, man, is this even serious? Like, da-da-da-da. And I remember thinking, oh no, is Miles embarrassed? Like, this is so sad.
If you're laughing at some of the productions on Tubi, some in the entertainment industry are laughing all the way to the damn bank.
These things happening back to back to back. After I set this goal, it's really a feeling that I can't really describe.
It felt just like The Pursuit of Happiness. I was doing the Will Smith cry for him.
It's one of those things of your back being up against a wall and you literally fighting your way to get to the other side of whatever is blocking you.
And knowing that he's about to get out of that janky old shithole, he's gonna have to get a new car now. Probably doesn't have to work for a while, and now can make more business moves. I felt very happy for him.
I was happy for him. I'm glad things worked out. I knew things were good when he got his own place.
You know, you see people go viral all the time, but knowing somebody close to me that goes viral, honestly, I just wanted to talk to Miles and say, hey, how does this moment feel for you?
It really sucks, like, thinking about it. Like, I was in such a dark place, financially and socially, like, at that time. I wasn't really talking to a lot of people, and I wasn't really around. It was so crazy during this time because I dropped 3 movies. So people were talking to me about different films because all of them were doing really well on Tubi.
You made the money and you went viral. So it's all working out in his favor. And man, I would talk to some of my other friends about it, our mutual friends, and we would just say he deserves this.
It honestly made me feel so proud.
He's put in the work. He really never complained.
It was Miles in his most truest form.
He's a smart guy, because a lot of people I think would have even taken that money and done the wrong thing, you know, like do something stupid. I push so hard for him because I think he does have the right head and mind space for things. I'm happy for him. I'm glad things have turned around. For now. Let's see what happens next, you know.
3, 2, 1.
I love y'all. All right, cool. We got it. This is what I do with my friends at 11 o'clock at night. Man, we went viral, y'all. 50 million views back there. Y'all see Kanye West, CeeLo, Weaver Green? Come on, man. Y'all see you, boy. Y'all know what it is. Do the thing. Do the thing. What a jackass. Where we are is a very special place. See, if you just pan the camera right on over there, that's where we shot the infamous bullet curving scene that Mr. Kenneth Wilder did in the movie No Disrespect Man. So this park has a very sentimental place in SVS's heart, specifically just because of that. Every time I see that, I just be like, wow, we really made like a epic, iconic thing next to that tree, like right over there, man. It's not that tree though. No, that's where his partner died. So no, it's the next one, the next tree. No, not the next one. Not that tree. No, keep going in a line. No, the other way. No, all right, yeah, but now go to. There you go. Embrace what it did for SVS, man. No, well he was, all right, sometimes you gotta do it your fucking self. All right, man, no.
He curved it with his right hand to the left.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Did you watch it?
Oh, wow. Oh, Miss Regina. It was this tree. He was down here. And he was like, flipped it and curved it here, where the lovely Arkisha was sitting with her Respect My Titty shirt, and the bullet went around the tree. No matter what you see on the freaking internet, it went around the tree. People say it went through the tree. It went around it, man.
It's the viral tree. So anybody that touches this.
Viral next? I really want to like plant a flag and be like the SVS curved bullet moment.
All lies will be exposed.
They not like us. Hey everybody, I just wanted to get everybody together. This is the first week of 2024. This is the official start of SVS season, man. We have a lot of great things coming. With all of that happening in 2023 and kind of my life turning around, and then I was finally able to get the money from the films and stuff. Okay. What are we doing next? My whole goal was I didn't want to make a movie how I had been making movies. Very much self-funded, grinding it out, doing everything, minimal budget, minimal money to do anything. Like that's just, I was stressed. I don't want to do that anymore, man. So I needed to find money. I needed to find more substantial ways to make a film rather than me just putting my ass out every single time. February 2024, I met a guy by the name of David Still, and David was trying to get into films. After talking to him, he agreed to pretty much do 4 films, but he wanted me to do them how I had been making films. And his whole plan was, we make these films like this, and he has a plan and a way to use these films to get us to bigger budgets. He sold me on that plan. That next day, I wrote the outlines for The Therapy Test, Loving a Candle, Die With You.
That
was perfect.
Yo, you're not really performing, bro.
So, Therapy Test, I came up with that idea because I wanted to do a one location film. I wanted to get back to the basis of SVS, right? Which is comedies with messages. This was the end of the ratchet phase of SVS.
The ratchet movies, Miles would be more like free to let us do what we want. So with The Therapy Test, I knew that it wasn't gonna be too much the same case. Kind of diving into my script a little bit deeper.
I knew everybody else outside of the 3 girls.
No, I didn't know any of the cast.
So you had people that never met each other staying in the cabin together?
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
It was
Get
fine.
close really fast?
Yeah, it was fine because I mean we did rehearsals. This is it. You know what I'm saying? This is who I can scrap up.
Wow. All right,
I think I'm ready to go, actually.
This is who agreed.
Y'all can figure something else out.
No, all right. This is the lovely cast of the therapy test. Woo, right?
Each day was a challenge. Each night was hard because like we would film all day and then like you just want to get away from these people after filming all day, but you're stuck there.
I feel like everybody came, did their job, like everybody meshed very well, like it was a very cohesive project and filming experience.
It was a lot of good memories. Everyone, we was cooking, we were listening to music. The fight scene was definitely one of my favorite parts.
I know when we started it, he really was eager for those fight scenes and he really wanted them to come out great.
To do that, I'd never done a fight scene, so that was the first. To see my makeup and everything like that, that was cool.
The guy who was playing the killer, he had to leave. So, but we still weren't done with his fight scene. So the way I filmed it, I filled in the last part where he picks him up and drops him. That's me that Afo is picking up and dropping.
And that was the last part of the film, right? The film, the fight scene? Yeah, so I had to end it off right.
We got a list of rules to go by.
Tell them about the bat line, Bob.
Tell them about the bat line. The bat line is if any of you fuck up, you get knocked the fuck out. If you stutter your line, I will make sure you don't remember what you ate for breakfast. When I even thought of Loving a Candle, I initially thought of Regina Bryant to be the lead actress in it because she was a part of the whole Jarrell's Girls debacle, and I've always tried to like stay close with her since then because I felt she was such an amazing actress, so I really wanted to work with her. Before I even wrote the script, I hit her up like, hey.
He had mentioned that he had this idea.
Like, would you do it with me? You know what I'm saying? If I'm able to make it SAG, because she is a SAG actress.
You've already had a movie get a lot of attention, and if I do this and it's non-union and it goes far, I could get in a lot of trouble, you know, with the union. Like, these are just the rules. But he eventually went through the process and decided to do it.
The story of Loving a Candle is something that I resonate with.
This was, and I thought it was more like, okay, is this gonna be like really drama or is this gonna be like a comedic drama that I know? After a while, when you work with someone, you kind of know their style, you know their technique.
I did not process that it was my first feature film until after it was done. Originally, that experience for me was gonna be Jarrell's Girls, and I didn't realize from Jarrell's Girls till then, I still hadn't had the opportunity to do a feature film.
I was able to pull from so many different aspects of myself.
Honestly, all of the monologues that I wrote for Regina are my favorite. Each one she really killed. Like, she really delivered them how I wanted them to be delivered.
Working on, like actually being on set of Loving a Candle was so fun. Amongst all the energy, and it was a big family vibe.
Definitely one of my favorite scenes from Loving a Candle is the pool scene.
I can't swim, so I'm not the type of person that's like, yeah, let's jump in the water. No, I'm gonna drown.
It does suck because we were rushing because it was about to rain.
Crazy because we finished right when it started raining.
At the end of Loving a Candle, I was in mourning because I had such a good time. And you know, usually with feature films, like bigger network ones, they work together sometimes for months. So I felt that just with working with people for like 5 days or so.
The first SVS drama, I'm very proud of it. Like, I think we killed it.
Miles got me to cry instead of laugh. Can this guy who loves and breathes comedy, can he make me cry? And he did.
And I'll always say this to the core, like, that is a Regina Bryant film. Like, I feel like she very much carried that film, and that film is so good because of her. Hey everybody, welcome to the first day of Die With Me.
It's Die With You.
Cut the camera. Cut the camera. Cut the camera.
Die With You, I wanted to just have fun. I wanted to be the lead. Like, I hadn't been the lead of a film since my first film. You know what I'm saying? I don't consider myself to be like an actor, but I do like being in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, my whole journey of SVS started with me being in front of the camera.
That role was a little different than I usually play.
He had told me what character he had in mind. He wanted me to play a detective, Detective Stewart, and he had told me that it was different. And I read the script. I remember the pooping scene and the throwing up, and I was like, okay, this is a lot. Do I want to be a part of something so insane?
I met Miles through Actors Access with one of the castings he had posted for Die With You. So when he called me, I just literally screamed
And I just was so happy, and I was like, yes, I want the role. He was like, wait, just take 24 hours to actually look over the script and decide if you want it. And I was like, okay. And then when he got off the phone, I screamed. I'm like, of course I want it. For the most part, yeah, like rehearsals was like reading the lines, and then like the next week we might start putting movements into it and different motions and stuff, and going over like choreography for like the fighting scenes and stuff like that. I was very nervous. Thankfully, Miles was very open to changes and like accommodating me in a way.
There's so many scenes in Die With You that I really enjoyed filming and enjoyed like seeing come to life.
My favorite scene was the one when I got on the table and had to run across it, because I was just like, it was just so unhinged.
We only had one shot at that. Like once she got on top of the table, hey, go for it. All right, we gotta make this shit real.
Die With the scene 4, take one.
And action. I think these are like the first chase scenes I've had like in an SVS film. I don't think none of us were really prepared for it, even though I talked about it for weeks.
A lot of sweat, a lot of Ben Gay, a lot of icy hot.
I had went to jump over, I don't even know what it was. The fact is I fell.
I mean, oh no.
The fight scenes at the end of the film, like we even had to cut it because of how that filming day went.
A challenging moment for me was the fight scenes. I had bruises all down my leg. Miles almost broke my elbow. Miles, the director, is like, oh, we gotta get this done. Like straight professional, straight business. And then as a co-star, it's like, oh, I'm human.
Damn, every film got this thing that happens on set. But then when you think about it, it's like, damn, all this shit happened, but we still got it done.
We went through so much with the filming of Die With You. Like, a hurricane had came right at the start of Die With You, and it kind of messed up our schedule of filming to where we had to now move scenes to other days and do different things. And now, like, it was that day to where I was like, bro, we can't move anything else. We just have to knock it all out.
Oh, my favorite moment from filming was probably, I think, day 4. It was like 20 hours long. At the time, you don't realize that we've been going for 20 hours.
But we had to get those scenes done that day because we weren't gonna have that house again. 5 o'clock in the morning, like when we got done.
It was like, oh, everybody's crashing out, everybody's sleep deprived, everybody's delirious. It's just off the wall. But it was like a great bonding experience. Once we had wrapped,
everybody was gone. It was so much shit that needed to be done as far as cleanup, packing things up. Like it was so much, and I was just left with it all. But I was so grateful that everybody even just, you know, stuck it out and got through. And yeah, look, just go get some sleep. I'll take care of all of this. So it took me like another hour.
Seeing the film for the first time, I cried. It was beautiful.
For me, that is my favorite movie that we did in 2024. Like that's the one that I was looking forward to the most. That's the one that I feel came out the best. It looks the best. I thoroughly love what we did with Die With You. You need a day.
Go back in the sleep.
A spot day.
You paying for that?
No, I'm just telling you what you need.
Well, Akeem, what has SVS accomplished so far this season?
Man, holy crap.
That's a great question.
That is a great question. Are we in the same year? How do we even get here?
Well, we started our jobs this year, 2025.
Okay, yeah.
We had an internship.
Yeah, we did.
There's a lot. We did Actors on Actors.
Yeah.
We did Actor Spotlights.
Yep.
Filmed a new show on YouTube called Why Am I Single?
Yeah.
We had a double premiere.
I think that's where I'm stuck right now. I'm still at
Yeah,
the
we're still at the premiere.
Yeah, I'm definitely still at the premiere. Trying to process that. It's just too much happening at one time. To be trying to process all that stuff at one time. So I'm trying to live in the moment and appreciate everything.
What sets SVS apart from other indie films or productions?
I would say the chemistry.
A lot of people don't do comedies nowadays. That's the first thing.
I'd say quality.
We're willing to toe lines that other people aren't willing to toe.
Budget.
I feel like Miles could take $5 and make a movie that looks like it was made with 5,000.
Okay, we were at a screening. Everybody was just saying their budgets, and people were saying like 50,000, 100,000, 200,000, and the best trailer of the night was Die With You. And we had the lowest budget for the film.
Genuinely is like a family that has been built for like, what, 15 years?
Even though it's his way and he's gonna do things his way, he listens to input from everybody around him. He's the people's director, literally.
SVS's ability to work as a team.
SVS is out there, they're going to events, it's not just Miles going there and it's like, oh, that's Miles, the head of SVS, let me go talk to him. It's like, no, this is the team. This is us. They roll deep.
We create legacies, all right? That's what this production company is. We're building the team from the ground up.
The growth with SVS, when I started, there was like one consistent member, and that was Miles. Now we're 5 deep. Kenan Tebat.
I feel like there was a lot of growth in the last 3 years. If I were to describe it like with just one word, I'd probably say inspiring, and how it has gotten to such a place where like there's so many people that want to be a part of it. There's so many people that respect him and love being here and love to collaborate.
Going from not having a team for 6 years to now having a 5-member team is a little strange, you know what I'm saying? In a couple of months, I'm happy about it and I feel good about it because it all happened very organically.
I feel like a company is gonna grow as much as the leader of the company does. So I think it kind of goes hand in hand, where low-key is almost like a different person. Like 2022 when I met him, I mean, you know, I wasn't the biggest fan, but now he's great.
I would describe the team's dynamic to be serious, but also fun. Like, they're serious when we have to be locked in.
No, this is the SVS way. That's it. We don't do stuff the regular way.
I feel like if you have a consistent team, things can only grow bigger and bigger. Just going to like some of these screenings that we've been at for some of the new projects, people are you know, noticing and shaking hands or whatever, and you'll see other people's projects and you'll see an SVS project and everybody's like, whoa, what is this, you know? SVS is very structured. It's a well-oiled machine for the most part.
There's a lot of intentionality behind SVS, another reason why I respect it so much. The things that everyone sees, the social media posts, the events, the programs, the films, there is so much tedious work and discipline that goes into what SVS season ends up being.
First short film, that first short film went to the film festival. First time in California, first time on a feature film. So it was like literally 0 to 100. SVS is literally the start of my career. It's not shots, but I just don't understand why people try to venture away from something that's already working. You can want to like do your own thing or whatever, but just like always like, just reach out and try to just be another piece in the puzzle.
Miles has really pushed my filmmaking capabilities. Watching him on his grind, watching him build his company, having employees and, you know, social media people and shirts and all that, it inspires you, especially when it's your friend doing it, to want to get to that level too. Being business-minded and being creative are 2 separate things. And some people can't handle the business side of it. Most creatives can't handle the business side of it. But Miles never made an excuse for that. He figured it out.
I feel very happy about this team. Like, I feel like I want to kind of keep it like this for a minute so I can focus on us and like we become a strong like 5-member unit. But I feel very good.
I don't want to answer this question. Okay, what made me believe in Miles?
I believed it for him. I never stopped believing it for him. I never doubted him.
Cause at first, you're not too sure. Like, I don't know where this nigga's going. And then I see every project he got, something is better than the last.
Miles is the kind of person who wants other people around him, who wants to help people. And I think he's the kind of person who is used to not receiving the kind of help that he's willing to get out.
He's a stand-up guy. And he's always been that. He's always cared about his friends. He is true to who he says he's gonna be on paper.
He knows what he wants, and he's not gonna stop until he gets there.
A lot of people don't come through with their word. He's had to do that for like the last like 15 years, you know what I'm saying?
He's self-evaluating his stuff.
I'm always like a student of the game. SVS and Miles, they teach you how to be like good friends. I take that stuff with me. I don't take it lightly.
As an intern, I always heard, I'll help you. And I think I'm used to running across people who say that. But to have him actually show up for me and help me, to me that's really a friend.
Yes, he's wild. Yes, he says crazy things. It's all in good fun. It's all because he wants people to laugh or to smile. He wants people to be comfortable. So he's not saying wild things to make people uncomfortable in a negative way. It's like more so to loosen people up and like know that like this is a safe space.
But I have a different journey than I feel like a lot of people have. Like I didn't start this shit saying I want to be a director. I want to be in film. I want to do all this. I know like that's what a lot of people here in Atlanta did. I want to be an actor. I want to be a director. I want to be a DP. I want to be a filmmaker. That wasn't my journey. Picked up a camera and started filming myself. Dancing around in a sweater vest. So I just feel my journey's different from a lot of these niggas. It feels weird these past 15 years because this is something that was very unintentional. 15 years ago, this was a joke. I would have never even imagined still doing for 15 years. You know what I'm saying? It was like a one-off kind of thing. So for it to kind of grow into this massive lifestyle and community, and now it's something that is attached to so many people. It's something that has a long catalog of work that you can research and you can look at. It's something that now means something to other people. It's something that people shout out and scream and hold dear to their hearts just as much as I hold dear to my heart. For it to be 15 years of SVS, I think I would sum it up in a simple way of saying, I feel like I've unintentionally built a legacy. And I thoroughly plan on protecting that legacy and building so much more to it. Watch us keep growing and growing and growing until it's unescapable. That's what SVS is.
Seeing the shock and joy on Miles's face when we surprised him, that was probably the highlight of all 14 years. 10-year anniversary party was a highlight.
We were sitting in the living room. We were watching the 10-year documentary. That is probably the most memorable moment that I have, just because you actually got to like peek inside the mind of Miles and see like, you know, the genuineness and stuff. You don't see him as a director, you actually got to see him like as a friend. And now here we are. And you're watching the 15-year documentary. So